My name is Hans Berger. You see me today as a happy and successful businessman who is well off. The fact is that I truly am. But things haven't always been like this. I've worked tirelessly and relentlessly. I've had my moments of doubt, and there were times when I wanted to give the whole thing up. But I continued, despite everything, because I didn't lose faith in myself, my business and product, and my team. For years, my life has been all about Swiss banking. I was employed at a big bank in Switzerland right after I got my banking and finance bachelor degree from the University of St. Gallen. My interests and skills on the financial markets started bringing back good results, and I became a part of the online stock trading team. Soon after that, I was promoted to team manager. I was successful, but not completely happy because I spent all my time at the office, and my family suffered as a consequence. I was desperately looking for a way out of this situation when I thought of my high school friend Bastian Hermann. We went our separate ways after graduation. He took after his passion for physics and graduated Switzerland's prestigious university in Geneva. Working at CERN, the European Organization for Nuclear Research, opened the world of his favorite study, the quantum physics. Years later, Bastian and I finally met again. We had a lively conversation about the good old times at one of Geneva's first-class restaurants, and not long after, we began talking about our professions. He was very passionate about his latest prototypes and tests with computers, working in quantum technology, and it soon became clear to me. Our professional fields were one unbelievable combination that guaranteed success. Namely, my banking and stock exchange experience and Bastian's expertise in super-fast quantum computers. What if he finally developed the software based on the algorithm I have seen work at the bank with my team of 20 traders, and make this run with the potential of quantum computers? Finally, it will have enough power to foresee the best trades on the financial markets with a high degree of accuracy? I looked him straight in the eyes and asked for his assistance. If such powerful technology could help me become independent, spend more quality time with my family, and waste less time at the office, what better than this could happen? I was out of myself with happiness when he agreed to help me out. Well, this was in theory, but the weeks following my initial euphoria were tedious and discouraging, especially because both Bastian and I had to continue with our regular jobs and had little time left on our hands. More than a month was required for me to formulate the concept and to provide clear guidelines for Bastian to work with in order to develop the algorithm. I hired a team of some very promising and talented people from right here in Switzerland to assist us in our efforts. After 2 more months of 24/7 hard work, we finally finished programming our first prototype software. It was time for testing. I did so by investing €1,000 of my own savings and let the system operate on complete autopilot for 3 consecutive days. And the result? Well, it was good. It wasn't amazing or unique, but it was satisfying. It could have been better, but that didn't change my belief that my team's algorithm worked properly. However, the start was accompanied by mixed feelings. Still, I continued the operations of my team and dedicated another 6 months to the project because of my unwavering faith in the system. We had to finish and optimize its performance in order to achieve better results. Although at this point my situation was pretty bad. If I have to be completely open and honest, my family life was falling apart more and more because of the work I put into this project. My wife, naturally, was disappointed and frustrated. I was rarely at home, and I left my wife almost completely alone with the children and with all the chores. She confronted me. She said that our children hardly knew their father and threatened me to divorce should I continue working on this software. Of course, I tried to explain to my wife why this project was so important to me and what we could achieve if we succeeded with it, and that much work is needed. But she did not share my vision, as she was too frustrated and very disappointed with me. At this moment, I was very crushed, very sad and hurt. At this point, I seriously considered dropping the project and giving it all up. If you think about it, I should have been satisfied with my financial occupation. My work was delivering me good money, really, and allowed me to lead a luxurious life. But it wasn't bringing me satisfaction. After a long period of hesitation, I made my decision. I'll stay. I will prove to my wife that we can be successful with our project. The big breakthrough, and there is no other way to describe it, came about 6 months later. One day, I sat down at the computer for online transaction and then it hit me. My account showed availability of 68,000 euros. For one night, I had become 15,000 euros wealthier. Well, at first I thought that it was some kind of banking mistake, but it wasn't. After I checked, it turned out that the money was generated by our software. I immediately called my team to tell them the good news. Well, of course, Bastian advised me not to lose my cool. As a scientist, he had the ability to put a clear boundary between emotions and performance. That's why I tried to preserve composure and agreed with my leading developer's advice to do more tests. I too wanted to be 100% convinced that my product was working. That's why we let the software run on full autopilot for another week. I decided to reinvest the unexpected profits back to maximize the possible outcome. Now I would like to present to you the results of this week-long testing phase. If you have not yet sat down, you better do so. I was knocked out of my seat the first time I saw them. Here are the results. Here, first there are many figures, but in short, the important is the following. My life's work was earning a stable profit of at least 5,000 euros per day. Can you guess what I did then? Yes, I kissed my job goodbye and I immediately established my own company. I called it HBSwiss. The first letter comes from Hans and the second one from Bastian. I was extremely grateful for his dedication and support, so I decided to acknowledge his contribution to the project. My team and I built a professional hardware infrastructure. Even then, I wanted for my software to be a product that answers to the highest quality standards for which our home country is famous and appreciated. This, so to say, is my code of honor. Now, I told you a lot about myself and my previous experience. Well, I think it's time I told you some more about the product, the HBSwiss trading robot. Let's get to the point. The fact is that HBSwiss has a success rate of more than 87%. How is such high accuracy possible? The special quantum computing models utilized in the HBSwiss algorithm made it all possible. Combined with my experience in the banking sector and stock market predictions, the models that my team used were adjusted and they managed to achieve an optimal level of speed in analyzing and assessing market movements. This unparalleled speed is the reason why the software is able to achieve a success ratio of more than 87%. But maybe you need some more facts about the quantum computing models we utilized. Well, they are based on complex codes developed by the two reputable theorists Shor and Grover. The so-called Black-Scholes-Merton model is also implemented into the system. It's been used for many years in online stock trading, but my team and I have taken it to another level. All this can be summed up with a few simple words though. The software is based on our personal experience with it. We have tested every step and we have made decisions and assessments according to our own high standards. We spent a year working with private investors, and now I want to take the final step and release the HBSwiss software to the public. After all, this is the reason why I worked so hard in the last couple of years. Even from the start, I knew I wanted to develop a user-friendly system which can be used by both professionals and complete beginners. And most of all, to bring success, not frustration. Using the software is 100% free. At first this may sound quite unusual to you, but there are some pretty solid reasons for this decision. I want the software to be distributed and used by many traders. This is due to the fact that the algorithm works more precisely the more data it operates with. It can independently self-learn when it is supplied with more data. In other words, we do not care about the money. The currency we value the most is the most comprehensive financial market data. Moreover, I strive to get financing through the Kickstarter.com platform. And to further optimize the quality of the software, I naturally want to recruit the best programmers. And for this purpose, of course, it helps the fact that the HBSwiss system will be used by a lot of investors, thus increasing the overall satisfaction level. Therefore, all these factors let me offer the HBSwiss software for free. But here comes a limitation. The HBSwiss robot allows only for 10 new users to sign up every day. Why is this? Well, I've talked numerous times about how highly I value the infamous Swiss service quality. My product and guidance have to correctly and authentically present the Swiss traditions and culture before the world. In order to justify this requirement, I have no choice but to limit the number of free HBSwiss spots available per day. More users would mean that we would have to compromise with our established high service standard, and it is sacred to me and my team. In addition to that, we put great importance onto the security of our users' banking data. No, the software is safe beyond any doubt, but the trading process requires constant manual monitoring in order to guarantee the provision of this security. I cannot give up on this, but it is not possible when an increased number of people sign up. Swiss quality, first-rate service, and guidance based on the strictest possible security for clients, and the result is to achieve the highest possible earnings. This is the basic concept of HBSwiss. Today I can proudly state I am accomplished my dream. I designed the machine that would make our lives easier. Now it is entirely up to you whether you want to be among the 10 new members of HBSwiss successful family.